Okay, wait. Shoot. Have to open up the stream dashboard. There we go. Discord announcement. Hi, Mist! Welcome first. Wow! Whoa. I hope you've been well. I got red. I was in red. Does that mean the notification came late or something? Welcome in, regardless. Thanks for coming. I was loading my PC. Oh! You're loading the PC to watch? To watch? Where? You gonna play some games? What excuses? I can't sleep. It's okay. You don't have to sleep. You don't have to sleep until I'm done. I've been going to bed at like midnight or 1-ish. But I don't actually fall asleep until like 3. I thought getting in bed sooner would help me fall asleep faster, but it doesn't. Yeah, I missed you guys. Did you do anything while I was gone? Oh yeah, I'm gonna play some Genshin today too. Sounds like fun, yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know what stories to tell from my trip. I kinda just like stayed at their home and we played board games and stuff. And by board games, I mean I asked to play a lot of Catan. Oops, forgot to mute it in my Discord. The Costco one? Oh my god, wait, the Costco one. You wouldn't believe it, it's crazy. I'm so dumb. It was so fun. Okay, so do you think anyone else is gonna come? I'm gonna have to retell it. Should I tell it later? Save it for later? Okay. That was really dumb of me. That's okay. We would believe you are dumb part. Sometimes I do things thinking that nothing will happen, and then something happens, and then I look like I made questionable life decisions. I don't mean to do it. It's not that I wasn't thinking all the way. I just, it's unfortunate that it happens the way that it does. No, I can't help myself. It just looks really bad. I'm gonna just say that it's because I never did anything like it when I was a kid. So then I have nothing to learn from. So now I do it as a young adult. What was the best thing I ate? I think the best thing I ate while I was gone, I don't know. I like going out is cool. Going out to eat is cool. But like, I bought my friends for Christmas. I bought them these like hot stone bowls. And we made like crispy rice with it. And we ate bibimbap. And it's always my favorite meal when I go over. I always ask them to help me make it. It's my favorite. I love it. Crispy rice bibimbap or dolsot bibimbap, I think. I'll type it. Bibim. It's super yummy. The crisp, like, you take the hot stone bowl and then you put some like sesame oil in it, and then you put rice in the bowl and you kind of like squish it down so that makes the rice crispy. And so like when you put your meat and your veggies and stuff, it's like you get a nice crunchy texture when you eat it instead of like the soft rice texture where it would probably just be like mush. It like makes it crunchy. Yeah, it is super yummy. If you have like a Korean grocery store near you, you should definitely try make it. I used the recipe from the website called My Korean Kitchen, I think. Use that one. I do, yeah. Yeah, you should try it sometime. It's good. I go all the time with that place. I don't go very often. I think I've only gone really to get ingredients for my bibimbap. Other than that, I always go to like normal grocery stores or like Japanese grocery store. I get snacks all the time. Dude, every time I like had to eat Korean food, I was kind of like turned off by it. Like we went to an H Mart and like we got a bag of like garlic chips. No, they're like corn puffs, I guess. But they were supposed to be like garlic flavored. And I was like, oh my god, I love garlic. I'm so excited. And then when I ate them, they were sweet and I got turned off from them immediately. I was like, this is not supposed to be sweet. It's like pretty sweet. I feel like a little bit would be okay, but like it's pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't like sweet stuff when I'm expecting savory food. That's why my friend was like, oh, you might not like if you go to Korea, because in Korea they have a lot of foods that have sugar in them. Like they just throw sugar into the food. It just doesn't sound like a good time for me. I love sugar. I wish I like sugar, but at the same time it's like good for me to not like sugar. So it's okay. I'm going to Korea. I still want to go to Korea. I kind of want to see like their, what's it called? Their like skincare stuff. I'm not much of a makeup person, so I would go kind of just for the skincare. Cause I don't want to look like wrinkly when I'm old. Hehe. Oh. Whoa. There you go. I look like I could be a teacher now. My brother was stationed there, he said it was his babe. Wait, isn't that kind of like lucky? I feel like people say that when they go to like be stationed and stuff, that most people ask to be stationed in Hawaii and Japan. But Korea also sounds like a really good option. So long as nothing breaks out while you're over there. He started in Japan? Oh my gosh, wait, he's so lucky. I heard a ton of people try to get into there. That's pretty good. Wait, which like branch of the military was he in? Marines? Oh, I see. Is the Marines, are they the crayon eaters? I don't remember. I remember they like all make fun of each other. Yeah. Why do they call them crayon eaters? It's so funny though. I remember one time I was looking, I think I was on Twitter, and I saw someone make an emote that was eating crayons. And I thought it was so funny. Is it this one? No. That looks really bad. No, I saw one that was really good though. It's really funny. They get called jarheads too. What does that even mean? Genshin time? Okay, Genshin time, Genshin time. I think I have to move myself over. Wait, you know what would be awesome? To see if they have Farina's hat as a what you call a PNG. So I can wear it. Ew, good enough for me. Right there. Wait. I'm playing the part. I'm the Hydro Archon. I'm the new Hydro Archon. Okay. Now I'll move over. The glasses are so funny. They are. I love it though. Okay. New Archon. Dude, I haven't gotten to the new Archon yet. I want to finish Fontaine. I want to try to finish Fontaine before I keep moving on. But that might not happen. Fuck. Wait. Oops. Where'd it go? I just lost it. There it is. There you go. Sorry. I need all the space. Finishing it tonight? No, I don't think I have the time to finish it. I don't think so, at least. I peeked. What did I peek? I think flat 4, but it's usually because I don't play ranked until the set is about to finish. So right now I think I've played one game of ranked in the new set. So I'm like bronze or something right now. Oh, I forgot to raise the volume again.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you. If it's about that,
So quiet.
there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine. But
Yeah, it's because I lowered the volume in the game.
the loss of
I forgot to turn it back up.
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us. I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already. Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques. I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups. They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us. I don't know that for sure, but you could
I forgot who these characters
conclusion
are.
I eventually came to,
It's been too long.
which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man.
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons, regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth.
I think her dad one day killed their, like, her husband, her father, even though I think they were like friends or something.
Your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think
But she carries a lot of guilt because she's like, I don't know why my father would have killed him. So I think now we're trying to find out what really happened. Jacques' family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense? Okay, so Callus is Navia's dad, and Jacques is her husband. So this first idea is that her husband was ordered to kill Navia's dad, and then Navia's dad acted in self-defense. That's what that story is. Oh, I have to raise it. Hold on.
the ranch should be nearby.
Can you hear?
Be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city. I'll get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
Okay. Tension. Put some money into the game. Need some gamba. You're part-time detective. Yes, I am. Sounds much better. Okay, good. No, I bought a Welcome Moon recently. Well, okay, my friend was on my account and bought the Welcome Moon, and then paid like Venmo me money for the Welcome Moon. But I was like, no, really, I can't take your money, so I just Venmoed him back. He bought the Welcome Moon expecting to pay for it for me, but I was like, no, I really can't take your money, so I just gave him the money back. Yeah. I wasn't free to play before. I bought like 2 battle passes when the game first came out.
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. Something that dramatic? I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guards said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person.
Such a nice
About the
person.
clothes
No,
left
I
at the
just...
scene that you mentioned.
It's because I was saying, like, oh, I hope I have enough rolls for when Kenichi comes out. when this character that I want comes out, I hope I have enough roles for it. And that's why he was like, he just bought it for me. But then, yeah, I feel bad about money. So I'm like,
At
it's
least
okay.
from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then, and if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today.
My
No
foot
matter
fell
what
asleep.
others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth.
Oh yeah,
as well.
wait, comrade, how was the ravioli? Information regarding Florent. Florent, the advisor to the Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and could provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out.
Weird looking lizard. Want me to show it to you? These bombs, so heavy.
Wait, what is Smallfoot? It was good. You could really taste the lobster. The pink vodka sauce is yummy. Oh, wow.
Thierry,
Too bad I don't like lobster.
Oh,
Pasta part sounds good
now,
though.
what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards.
Oh, because my foot fell asleep. I forgot my foot fell asleep.
Oh, because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened?
No, I don't like
You
seafood.
just realized that Linny's case
Except garlic
and my
shrimp.
father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate
And
the
cooked
details of
fish
my
is
father's old
okay.
case.
It's just
Ah,
okay though.
I get it.
You're a
You think
goldfish?
there might
I
be more to the
know.
case now that we know
I should have
people
just been a
dissolved in
goldfish
water, right?
VTuber.
I was
It's
also
never too late, I
flabbergasted when I
suppose.
first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files
My
of
favorite
Father's
snack
case,
is
I can help
extra
you.
flamin' hot Cheetos.
That'd be much appreciated.
Hot Cheetos,
Thank
but
you.
twice as spicy.
Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both.
Like number 4, not bad
The
though.
synth business would
Wait, what?
be profitable
Number 4, wait, what? What is number 4?
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, thank jokes aside. I'll be staying in the...
Yeah. I was rating your snack choice? What the fuck? Like a 4 out of 10? I don't know which waypoint is closer. No, like top 4? Oh, I see. Wait, you've had them too? Or regular hot Cheetos?
Hello, how may I help you? I'm here
Hello.
to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure, I will let him know right away.
Wow, how formal.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery?
I've had them better than the regular ones. I agree.
Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama
I
and
like all of
chaos.
them, but
Uncle Marcel,
those are my
you've
favorite.
also noticed
I
another
like the
thing.
limon
The
ones.
fact that humans can
I like
resolve
the
in one
fries.
Yes,
I like-
your father's case right away.
I think
You're
I like
investigating
all of
my-
them except for the
Exactly.
regular one.
I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has
Ah.
already begun to act.
Hi!
Oh, and
Oh my
what
gosh.
makes you say
Hi
that?
North, welcome back.
We were attacked on Aranias by some unnumbered
I hope
Gardamex.
you're doing
And
well.
there was also
It's
an
good
attempt
to
to
see you
get
again.
water from the primordial sea. If not for the
I hope you
vigilance
like
of
my
partner,
hat.
I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas,
Like, if I'm eating the regular ones,
the peace that
I'd
Callus
rather
held so
just
dear
eat
will soon
like
become
normal
further
potato
realized.
chips. Because they taste the same anyways.
Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there,
Like regular hot Cheetos have like zero spicy taste at all to me.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel.
Now that I've had like,
but I
extra
don't
hot.
intend to go into hiding. I'm
so
going to strike
they're
while the
kind of
iron's
like
hot.
boring to
Do you
eat.
have any new thoughts on my father's case?
about that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
You're Asian, everything has 0 spice. Actually, I think Japanese are like... Well, when I think of it, I think Japanese people have the worst spice tolerance of all Asians.
I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
He said a gunshot, and not 2.
It's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
He's the leader of Confrérie of Caviar that was organized at the banquet years prior. The something and the Spinaderos will have always maintained close working relationship, though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy. He is willing to defend Navia.
Explosions can hurt people. Gin can be dreadful.
Monster be bombed, Glee be doomed.
Those are the survival rules. That's
So
why
the
we
Knights of
survive.
Favonius gave me. Where's Navia? Is she up the stairs? Filipino best? With spice tolerance? I thought the Korean people would be the best.
We've talked to all...
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Anyway, we didn't make a breakthrough.
But where should we start? Ah, you're right. Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
She was my first 5-star, still the best for knockbacks. She was my first, I think, featured banner character. Because I think I rolled Kaching before her, but like, I rolled her like right before Clea. So I didn't really use Kaching that much. But true, I love Clea. Korean probably is, yeah. I think Koreans are the best with their spice. Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family's safety? Are these the same thing? Am I tripping? Oh, his safety. Oh, I see.
Oh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father. Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Marcel.
My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go through all of them.
It is true that he was closest to my father.
I want more
and thus had the
Asian
best chance of learning
artwork.
about his dealings with
I only
Jacques.
got one so far.
But,
Wait, what do you
Spinaderos was
mean?
advised supervisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security. So he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use, but I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha.
I didn't
I also
feel
thought
like
he'd be
it.
able to keep that kind of
Feel
tampering
like it.
under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think 3 years ago. Oh, irrelevant. I think it's this guy.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Just got a unique Asian style heart. I got a picture scroll from I think Japan. Ooh, wait, that's so nice. I got these really nice wall scrolls from this one artist. I don't remember their name, but I have one on my wall right now, and I didn't have another command hook, so I didn't hang up the other one. But it's a VI Miko. But they're like genshin wall scrolls, and they're really cute. I like them. He's what? You should share a pic of it. Okay, I will later if I remember.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
We don't?
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
They're putting child on the trial. Oh my god. I think I've shown a pic of mine. I don't remember. Didn't realize you were streaming. Welcome back. Hi, Jeremy. Welcome back to the stream. And thank you. I'll remind you, otherwise I will forget. Yes, I will forget.
Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
That is
Wait,
very
how?
absurd.
None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's go to trial.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
I'll go to the go to the Airnies while I go investigate the place.
Since this is a trial,
I was like,
about the
what the
serial
fuck am I
disappearance
reading?
case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Arrhenius, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Linny's.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver, when did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be.
Navia's style is so cute.
It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House. See you then!
Suspect analysis. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there is only one person who can have a large number of Gardamex in his possession and run this into business without leaving traces. This person is none other than myself.
Now that Navia has set out for Arrhenius, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Wait, what? Underwater?
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Ooh. Oh, I love the underwater part. So pretty. Oh, is this it? I was just going for the Oculus.
So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Meanwhile, inside of the Opera Epicus.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist.
Oh my god, he just likes fighting.
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. We have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjection.
Stop. She's doing good.
Ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Ooh, tell him, Navia.
Put the discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Oh, A young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
He's gonna sit in the audience.
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is
Melus, Marcel, this guy. Sorry, not Melus. Melus is our guard.
head of confrérie of Cabriere.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Oh my
Please
god.
let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
Deal. It's Marcel.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful.
I'm sure.
Through elucidating what really happened in that case, can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case?
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge.
She's stalling for time.
In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Oh
On
fuck.
the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabriere.
Confrérie of Cabriere.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the
W
known facts
stall.
of the case.
True.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Here we go. Do I just Oh, wait, am I supposed to do all of them? During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. According to the investigations, Callus, who had a motive to kill, murdered Jacques for his betrayal. Is that really true? Can I water? No! What is this? Clothing of an unknown person. This one?
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Woo, I'm winning. When the guests arrived, they found primary suspect certain that he did not bring a gun with him. What do you mean? You said that he didn't carry a gun with him. Well, then I'm gonna ignore that. I just want to click everything. I don't want to read. First shot missed. Second top shot took his life. I don't think I can do anything. Oh shit. Wait. Okay, maybe I did have to be able to do something. Stop staring at me. I don't know what to do.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Third person. First shot must have missed. This one?
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was
I am brute forcing it. It feels like I was supposed to use other evidence.
The culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Like, okay, she said
the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
okay. In that last one, at first I tried to put that there was clothes from an unknown person at the crime scene, right? And then they said it was wrong. And then when I picked the dissolving water, she said at the beginning, in her very first dialogue, she was like, there was clothes of an unknown Bitch, I picked that clue! And you said no! It's not my fault! It's not my fault. It's not my fault. They need to give better thingies.
What happened? Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things. 1, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Oh my god, you're so annoying. Why is she there?
I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes photos against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot and restore my father's
Oh my
truth
god,
and honor back
I'm
to
like
him.
tearing up.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course, all you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callis was intending to die?
Her father was killed by her, and so she had a lot of resentment for her. That's why she was like, I don't need you to feel guilty or blah 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 blah. It's because she was the one that killed her dad.
Yes, I did.
Just casually roasting the justice system. She is.
Countless number of dishonored lives in my line of work. I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callis never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony,
That's so sad. That's so sad.
no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callis. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia.
Don't talk down to her. You're going down, motherfucker.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until
Language,
I'm the only one left
but
on the list.
he's bad person.
You won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter. But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade.
Poisson.
My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
Don't let her. I need to go. Bad person. He's a bad person. Can I speak Japanese? No. I just kind of know like vocabulary words, so like I can kind of make out some things that they say, but no, I can't speak. I was doing like Japanese like Duolingo and then like another site for a little while to help me learn, but since I went out of town like back in I think like February, I kind of fell off of doing it. I want to do it again. Kind of wanted to stream it, but I think it'd be too boring. Stuck with just English, yeah. I do want to learn though. It would be nice to be able to speak to my grandparents.
I think you've done a superb job.
Like they know some English, but hard to communicate.
But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh.
He recoiled. He recoiled.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even
Yeah,
heard of.
okay.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Ooh, get him, Navia. Oh wait, it's me. Okay. Here I go. Oh, wait. Where am I going? Oh, up. Oh, what's that? It's glowy. Party setup.
Emerge. Right now.
Selkies. Excuse me. I don't want it to go back to me. I wanna watch the case. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is a domain? What's this? Whoa.
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Whoa. Oh, wait, am I up? Oh, I am. Big numbers make my brain tickle. I think you can see bigger numbers of other characters. I think Clea is actually supposed to be like a pretty bad character. But I love her. But Cher, it was mentioned. Excuse me, I did burp. But Cher was mentioned during the fountain thing, and Ocean had mentioned the name. Oh yeah!
Go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way.
Oh fuck.
Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Am I low enough? This? How do I... Oh, I punched the wall! Boom. Where am I? I love seeing the damage numbers. Well, Clea was like one of the first characters that came out, so she probably got power gripped, and a lot of other characters do a lot more damage than her.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Whoa.
Emerge. Right here. Right now. Hold the line.
Stabilize. I will
She was very strong. In the old days, she was. Everyone was really excited about her, because I think at the time, the only pyro character was Xiangling, and so everyone was kind of looking for another pyro character. Oh, and Amber, but Amber kind of sucks, so everyone used Xiangling. Yeah, like 4 years ago. Yeah, when the game first came out.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
I was looking to see if there's any chests. Oh fuck. My god, I almost just walked off the edge. Can you imagine? I was so close.
Right here. Right now. Right here. A sight to behold. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Hi, Kabuki, welcome back. Jump. I'm jumping. Jumpty Dumpty. Dumpty Dumpty.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I was on vacation. I was just chatting on my Discord for like the past month. Not being able to stream. But it's good to see you again too. Thanks for coming.
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
There's a name too.
Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls'
Oh
names?
no.
Huh?
They belong to the victim.
From the serial disappearances? They were brought here, and then they were turned into water, and all the boxes of things. These names. That means
Oh no. Super secret Easter egg if you hit Ultra 4. Stop! Stop! Welcome back. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be back and playing Genshin.
whoa. There's so much synth here, and so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea. Mixing in progress, ready to drink, stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Gimme.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Popular potion circulating quite widely. I see.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Oh, oh, Paimon.
Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called... I cannot read that name. Who was dissolved.
That's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Bashir.
Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain?
Or Bashe.
He was
My
an
bad.
eyewitness in the serial
Bashe.
disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Yes, he signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably the girl.
That's it. Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
Paimon will write it all down.
Thanks, Paimon. No, it would not be good if I fell for that. Is it satisfying your craving for genshin? Yes. I love Fontaine's story. It's literally peak story writing.
Oh, look! There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water!
Why is it going up?
That means this is where they make all the synth! And that special water is the main ingredient! If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human! Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence!
Thanks, Paimon. You're the best.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him. Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Yeah.
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. They're all just so evil.
Paimon is not emergency food. She was equated to a pigeon in another story that I did.
Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
He's not clever enough. We got this. So not that good for food, got it, yeah. She would scream too much.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Ugh, nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Same.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
Oh?
Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. I can't fucking read that. What the fuck?
So many. A whole page's worth. But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was Marcel. Wait,
Oh.
but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son? Hey!
What?
Hasn't figured it out yet?
Came out of nowhere and made me mad. Wait. Came out of nowhere, made me laugh.
Whose image
Wait, what?
do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
We're back. We're back at Tallbrows.
Oh, so
I've merely...
I was
Navia! We're back!
We're
as
back.
expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
What the fuck? I can't fucking read that. Oh,
Intend to flout the rules of this court.
I couldn't.
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
You say you've never heard of Vache. What? The diary.
The truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Oh, but he's Vache?
We've investigated
Wait, what?
your lair. We already know everything. After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone
BRB,
forever.
getting a drink, maybe a snacky. Go fast, hurry, run.
You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
Excuse me. Happy birthday.
Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow.
Does that mean he's gonna pour water on himself?
So I can't be dissolved.
Oh, right. He's from Snaya. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's really sad.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very...
She's not an idiot. She just outed you.
Suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
True.
Don't touch me. Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save
Puddle time. No, he can't. He can't.
Made a promise.
Hello. Hello. I can't read your name. Odenmu. Hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. No.
Vinier! Please, Vinier! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
Oh.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction,
Admiral
charges
Bucka,
against
thank
Mr.
you for
Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine
Thank
by
you
me.
so much.
I was in a bad mood.
Wait.
After a show like that,
My alerts
I'm
aren't
actually
working.
feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that
But
I might
thank
review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Wait, where is it?
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vinier. During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Pasty, but I've already got some stuff. I do. I don't know what happened while I was gone. My stuff decided to change.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Oh no. Clear stream, this is rare. Hi Sheeta! Welcome back. I was on a little vacation. I posted and stuff in my Discord, so I apologize. I didn't say anything before. It was I decided to go like 2 days before I actually went. I was gone for a month. Pretty good, right? Haha, you never saw it coming. I didn't either, to be honest.
Mademoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
You did great, Navia.
Always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah.
What matters is that you had fun. I did have fun, thank you.
Thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
I was about to say you were like Oh yeah, I'm on the plane now.
Through
Yeah,
evidence presented in the
I
public
did.
trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia
Maybe
has
like
no
kinda,
direct connection
kinda
to the
what?
serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. He kinda bad. Look at his eyeball.
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique
Mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Guilty?
Hey, hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Child has been declared guilty by the oratrice. Just what is going on here?
The judgment of the oratrice mécanique
d'analyse cardinale.
By law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards,
What?
please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Cutscene. Cutscene.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
He's badass. Let my boy cook. Oh.
I am sorry.
Damn,
If
sit
you
the
have
fuck
been
down.
wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Damn. The big boss came in and went up to witness the might of movie. I know, right?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Even the Chief Justice doesn't know. Then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
I love Farina's voice actor. Just so much energy.
Either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance.
All the voice actors seem so amazing so far. Lots of energy and emotion into the lines. Yeah, I agree. But I think Verena, like, goes over the top.
All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as
She's killing it for real.
of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave.
Bye.
She chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
Alright. Even though we feel pretty badly for him.
It's like, see you later, I'm out of here.
After all, he's...
You'll learn why later.
Stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Leave the opera house. Oh look, I can see it next to him. Wait, oh my gosh, wait. I watched my friend play. But do I remember everything that happens? No, not always. That's why when I acted surprised that Marcel was Vache, I forgot. Pew! Pew! So cool. I love Verena. Okay, but I can't fight with this team. It doesn't do damage. You can go. You can TP to Nala and meet the little dragon. Oh, I already did. I named my little guy Rumble. I was able to do it from my other. That was a laptop that my friend let me borrow while I was there. I also did traces of artistry. This is the character that I want. His idol is so funny. I haven't done this one yet because I'm waiting to pull for Kinich to see if I get like this guy or Dia. Because I don't have either of them. So if I pull one of them, then I'll probably like invite the other one. And if I pull neither of them, I'm gonna pull or I'm gonna get Tainari. He's Spider-Man. He's so cute. I haven't done like a lot of the story.
Quick, stop him! Traveler, hey!
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Hi.
Marcel, what are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest. Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Oh, he said go on, so go on.
Thank you. Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache?
In the
You
fountain.
erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really?
I met
did?
her.
You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never...
Oh my god, he looks crazy.
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans, will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
Yeah, did you see him fucking pound child into the ground?
Leave him in your most capable
He's
hands,
fine.
Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I picked Mona because I didn't have her yet, but then the next temple I got C1 Mona. It's okay, C1 Mona's really good though. But I also heard that she doesn't work. I also have C1. It increases her reaction damage. Or it's supposed to. She is mad crazy. My foot fell asleep. You must have a small foot.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Is he gonna jump into the fountain?
Wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Ooh, he about to get rejected mad hard. Oh, called it.
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Looks like I didn't meet Vinier back then either. They must have wanted me to learn Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Vinier! She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vinier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you. Vache. Vache?
Oh my god. Damn. Later, the guards find the culprit of the serial disappearances of a young woman. He was probably face down in the fountain. You know, I couldn't read it, but, you know, probably. Good thing I got you for the story because I would not cry this game. So valid.
Time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Ah, well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
True.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there. And there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wishes finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Thanks, Navia.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vashey's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time. So we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarend wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Are you going to finish Fontaine today? Hell no. Fontaine's so long.
To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be. Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
Oh my god, he's been
That high
sad.
and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much
Don't
for your
cry.
perseverance.
It's raining.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Look how smug I am. Oh my gosh. 10 hours? No way. That's so long. You even realize what time it is? It's my bedtime. Right now. Did you know it rains when Nubia is sad? You can't say that.
Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Okay, 24-hour clear stream. I've been yawning since 1 hour into the stream. There's no way.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Oh, we're still sitting on just chatting?
Please feel
Oops.
free.
My bad.
Though outsiders, you helped us solve
I'll
one of the
fix it.
greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Oopsies. Oh, wait, I'm asking him questions about the water.
At court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea. But what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
It's been 2 hours already, not bad for your first stream back. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. 2 more hours, you can do it. Okay, but what if I did the stream, like, the next chapter? What if I did it all together? Cause you know, this is like the end of one patch, you know? So like I gotta it would be good to start the new one. And a new stream. I'm not staying up till 3 a.m. I'm not trying to.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yes.
Right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Wow, Paimon really just doubted her. So smart, definitely not an excuse, yeah, definitely not. I'm feeling yawn, is so cute on your model. You can't say that! You make me yawn again. Savage Paimon. She's always savage.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years,
My bad, I made you yawn again. I'm not doing it. I'm closing my eyes.
Give on each case.
I do not see it. What I think it.
As a divinely created mechanism,
Stop! You can send me to sleep.
Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Huh. So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred.
Oh?
Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
You're about to be like me and fall asleep during your stream? No, I wouldn't. Right? That'd be the 10-hour sleep stream. Just me sleeping. Wait, no, wait. I look like I'm crying. There's so much yawning happening. About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter. and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd...
Is it? I have no more questions.
It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
A slight rain falls without reason.
We've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the Court of Fontaine and have a rest?
I finished it.
Something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, you decide to rest up for a while, but something is stirring in the dark. Oh my god, why are there so many small quests? Oh, I need it. Where? Commission, Fontaine commissions. Okay. Amazing story. Not the cliffhanger, you gotta do all the side quests. I was working on them. That's it. Wait, Mist, are you there? So, if I have 2 patches worth of content left, does that mean I'm gonna end up having to go to the Fortress of Meripede for something? Cause I know I saw my friend do something related to that. Fortress of Meripede, and then we get Farina's story, and then we get the big surge of water, and then we get our happy ending, right? Wait, so does that mean I'm gonna go meet Sejuin? Sejuin! We still have a lot of places to unlock. Oh my god, is that an ant? No! You have to die right now. Have to die right now. Oh no. Oh, where'd it go? I lost it. No! Where'd it go? I lost it. Now! In the summertime... Oh, I whacked my mic. In the summertime, every year, ants come to my room because it's hot outside. Like, they always find a way in. I swore I taped the wall. There was like a hole in my wall because I'm missing an outlet. I taped the wall. How are they getting in? No! Fuck you. Banned. Gross bot. Just spoil things? No! In the fortress it's boring and long. Yeah. I don't want to go to the fortress. Bro's scared of an ant. I'm not scared of an ant. I've seen like lines of ants in my room. plotting its revenge. He tried killing it. Oh, I know. I know it is now. Oh. Ants are living. I don't want them to live in my walls. Oh my gosh. Wait, that worked.
These bombs, so heavy.
These bombs, so heavy. Oh wait, where did Jeremy go? Is Jeremy here? I don't know how to check. Yeah, I mean I was, but now I am. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna tell my Costco story now. Are you ready? So, gotta hold on. Okay, so, I am someone who has these thoughts, right? But these thoughts don't always work out in the way that I expect them to work out, right? Okay. I hate that I did this. Okay. So I was in the car with my friend. My friend was driving, I was in the passenger seat, and then his brother, who's also my friend, was in the back seat. Okay? I'm the guest, right? I get to sit in the passenger seat. Why not? It's cool. Okay. Are you letting your intrusive thoughts win? I don't know exactly what intrusive thoughts are because I don't know. But I heard it's kind of rude to call it that when it's not that. So I'm trying not to say it. But so I was in the passenger seat and my friend's brother, well, also my friend in the back seat, we're going to Costco and he gave me his Costco card to pay for the gas. And he said, "Here, you hold on to it," because my friend was driving. And I was holding the card, and I don't remember what I was doing, but I pulled down the visor, the car visor thingy, you know, to block the sun. You know how it has like a little mirror in it? Okay, so there's flipping mirrors and there's like sliding mirrors, right? And their car has one of those sliding door mirrors, right? You pull the visor down and then you slide the little piece of plastic to the side so that you can see the mirror, okay? I thought, wow, that mirror is like the perfect size for a card to fit in it. So, in my head, I was thinking, okay, so I can put the card in the mirror and slide it behind the little plastic thingy. So that when they ask me where the card is, I could say, "Oh, I wonder where it went." And then I could slide the door open and reveal the card. Okay? So, I put it in, I slide the door not all the way closed. I leave like a small gap in it, like so I could still see the mirror and so they can ask like, "Oh, is it in there?" right? So I slide it almost completely closed, right? And so we get to Costco, and we're at the gas station, and my friend who's driving says, "Where's the card?" And I said, "I don't know, where is the card?" And we're pulling up to the gas station, so I was like, oh, I should probably pull it out now. So I slide the little plastic, like, slider thingy to reveal the mirror, and guess what? The card isn't in there. It's not in there. And the shock on my face was reflecting in the mirror that I was staring at. The card was not in there anymore. It had slid to the side when I opened the mirror, and I got the card stuck in the sun visor, in the car's sun visor. And I didn't lodge it. Okay, the slidey thing still works perfectly fine. It's just that there's a card in it. There's a card stuck in it that they need, because it's a Costco membership card. Okay? But luckily, they're brothers, right? So they at least have another one. But like, I lost a Costco membership card in the sun visor. So look, I'm enjoying the story. Hi, Eve, welcome. I'm so glad you're enjoying. Thanks so much for coming. Okay. But that's not it, right? So, the whole time while we're in the Costco, I'm feeling so bad. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really didn't expect that to happen. I was like gonna cry. I was like, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to do that, right? And they were like, don't worry about it. I'm sure other people have done it before. So they like looked it up and they were like, yeah, apparently some other people have gotten it out with like tape and whatever, or you could like take the visor off, whatever. So we were like, okay, we could just get it out with tape, right? And so we went home and kind of forgot about it for a couple days. Forgot to bring tape down to the car for a couple days. But we brought the tape into the car, and I have the tape, and I do the thingy, right, where you like roll it into like a little like circle on itself, so that it's like sticky on both sides, right? And then I try to put it in between the mirror and the little slidey plastic thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, this thing is too fucking big to fit between the mirror and the slidey plastic thing, because it kind of like sticks out, it's like a circle, right? And so it kept getting stuck to the mirror while I tried to slide the plastic thingy over. And I tried so many times. There's like multiple pieces of tape, and I just like, are you fucking serious? How did people do it with tape? I don't understand. Over here shedding tears over a Costco card. Listen, it's not my card to lose. It's not mine. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Okay, and then, so I couldn't get it out with the tape, and so a couple days later, when I remember again, I'm like, we should bring the screwdrivers. The screwdriver set, right? Make sure that we could like, get it out. So they have the screwdriver kit in their car, and they're driving around with it, and I think they like didn't get the chance to do it by themselves. So when I finally got into the car, like a couple days later, I took the screwdriver and I took the sun visor thing out. So apparently the way that those things work, there's no wire running through it to make the light turn on. There's like a little like probably a piece of metal that touches another piece of metal that makes the electricity, okay? You learn something new every day, right? There's no wires attaching it to the car and making it stuck there, okay? And pull the sun visor off the car, take it back to their place, and all you see me do is take the visor, put it to the side, so that the card will come out with gravity. Doesn't come out with gravity. And then I start shaking it, like, a lot. I shake it so much, I shake it up and down, and I don't even hear that thing in there. It's just, it's gone. It's in the void. It's in the abyss. Don't know where it went. mini black hole? I don't know, but it's not in there. And I kept shaking it. I like kept sliding the little door up and down, hoping that it would like do something, and nothing. Nothing. So, it's been what? 2 weeks since then? I'm pretty sure the card is still in there, and I'm pretty sure they still haven't put the sun visor back in their car. That's it. That's the whole story. So if they want to get it out, they probably have to like tear that thing apart. All because I had a brilliant idea. It was never in the visor. It was. It had to be. There's no other way. Oh my god, wait, no way. Wait, how does that work? Guys, I received news that the card did eventually come out. And that they used a mallet to loosen it. Blunt force to get it unlodged from the void. I'm sorry, what? How does that work? We still haven't put the visor back though. Okay, I called that part. I knew that was still true, no matter what. But how does hitting it with a mallet make it come out? I don't understand. It was a good idea for a silly little prank. A silly little hee hee. Where did the card go? For it to only go into the abyss. No, it didn't. So moral of the story is to not let you near my window with a Costco. No, I'll never do it again, I swear. It just, I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but like, I didn't get, I didn't do it as a child, so I can't learn from something that I've never done, or seen, or heard, so... Oops. You texted them, I had to ask. I did, I had to ask. I wasn't sure. Violence solves everything. No, it does not. Maybe we won't call it violence because it was an inanimate object. Instead, we just call it blunt force. Blunt force solves everything. So, when your computer doesn't work, and then you just kind of like hit it a couple times for it to like boot up again. Blunt force solves everything. You're definitely gonna do it again. No, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, if I ever met someone who was like, yeah, I totally, knew about that story and whatnot, I would do that again. Just to be funny. I would totally do that again. But I wouldn't do it to somebody who had no idea that it happened, right? And I most definitely would not fucking do it again to the friend that I got the card stuff for. Ugh. Claire's forever lost her passenger seat privileges. Not my passenger princess privileges. Oh my god. Please, let me come back. You know what, next time, maybe I'll stick the card in the window, the door window, instead. That's even worse. Blood force? No. I don't use the mallet on my piece. No, not a mallet. Just like, you like ball your hand up into a fist and then you give it a good old like work. Never? I do that sometimes with my mouse, because sometimes my mouse stops working, and I'll kind of like smack it against the desk until it works. It's not violence. You would never get it out from the door window. No, see, all you need to do is you take the car door off of its hinges, and then you flip it around, upside down, and then you beat the car door with a mallet. I do that with my keyboard. I've never had a keyboard break on me before. Just like specific keys. And then I'll just like mash it to see if it's actually broken. And then I'll take the keycap off to see if it's actually broken. Pro tip, tie up Claire and put her in the trunk to save her stuff. I'm just gonna pull the little latch in the trunk. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna pull the latch and do a little tumble out of the car. Then it'll look like you kidnapped someone. Oh, you just have to take the car apart. Yeah. A will definitely help you out with that. At that point, I'll just take the door apart. Dude, wait, have you seen those cars that are like, they look super jank on the inside? I think I saw this one video that was like, this mom or someone was like showing off their son's car, being like, wow, look guys, my son got a new car, and it looks like super sick on the outside, but then when you look on the inside, like the door, you could see like all the wires and shit, because like it doesn't really have like that plastic around it, and like it looks like super scuffed on the inside of the car, but all he cares about is what the outside looks like. Have you seen that? No door panel. Yeah. Oh my god, it looks so stupid. But your card is probably in there somewhere, maybe. Perhaps. Maybe one layer deeper. I've broken a few mouses in my time. How do you break mouses? Are you a rager? You go ah, and then you bang. How do you break them? I think mine just stopped working because I used them for a really long time. I just recently bought myself another one of my same mouse. The mouse that I'm using right now. Because it was like acting up on me yesterday. And the left click wasn't working. So I reordered it from Amazon. And it made me look at my purchase history. And I had bought that mouse exactly 3 years ago. Plus 1 day. But like exactly 3 years ago. So it lasted me 3 years. And well, it works fine now. So I don't know what happened. But I have the new one for backup. It comes in tomorrow. Then she would put the Costco card and like the tail light over it and stuff. I just take your card, open the hood, and just toss it in there. I used to just slam them on my desk. Oh my gosh. But I spent like $120 on my current mouse, so no rage. Oh shit, wait, that's a good mouse. What the fuck? I bought my mouse for $22. But it's white. I have a almost all white setup. I will do anything for the all white setup. Plus, other mouses are like kind of too big for my hand. It makes my hand hurt. Got a really good mouse and keyboard. Damn! All that to play TFT? Like, you know those videos that are like gamer girls buying a $2,000 PC just to play The Sims and Stardew Valley or something like that? You're spending all that money on a mouse and keyboard to play TFT? $120 on a mouse is crazy work. Yeah. But I don't know, if it worked well. Feels nice. I guess it's just an investment, you know? Like how they say you should invest in your mattress or your bed sheets and stuff and your pillows because you spend a lot of time sleeping. We just spend a lot of time at the computer. So we should invest in our mouses. I've been using the same Glorious mouse for years. I've never heard of Glorious before. If only the streamer who made me play would play again. Oopsies. Maybe another day. But aren't you so interested in the Genshin story? So interested that you just want to keep going? Because I love the Fontaine story quest. Like the finale of it is so good. Serial disappearances case, good. The trial of Lynette, good. But the last one is absolute cinema. But also I kind of want to be able to finish the Archon quest, the first part of the Archon quest, within 27 days. So we gotta play some Genshin. She didn't make you play. Yeah, I just invited the idea. Gotta grind the story, I wanna see it play out. I do too. I love rewatching it. I rewatched the ending like a couple of weeks ago and I cried. I cried again. Yes, play Genshin, comrade. It's time for gacha. I know the ending, yes I do. That's why I want to do the story quest so badly, because I know it's so good. What is that? What is that? What is a side quest? Oh my gosh! It's a little baby. It's a little baby. You're so small. Oh my gosh. I want you as a pet. I'm gonna look and eat lunch BRB later and enjoy stream. Thank you so much, Eve. Thank you. Enjoy your lunch. No, not that quest. Uh-oh. I just started it. No! My name is Anne, a member of the... What the... How do you read that? Narcissism... Cruise... I don't know. Wait, why is it bad? Oh my god, it looks so cute! So cute. Where are we going? Whee! That's the longest quest chain yet. No fucking way. But huge lore. Wait, but isn't the R&R quest supposed to be like super long? It's okay. It's leading me to the waypoint anyways. I think. Yeah, it's okay. Wait, I think I saw my friend in here. There was like no water though when he came in. But I kind of hate reading the stories when there's no like audio dialogue, it makes me lose my attention really fast. Because then I have to read it all by myself. Instead of like them reading to me. It's longer and complicated. More complicated than R&R. What the heck? I normally just skip through the dialogue and then ask my friend to like summarize what happens because he's like really interested in the Genshin story. So I just kind of like skip through it and then I ask him, "Oh yeah, like what happened?" I'm sorry. This was just so long. I don't have time. I gotta go. Skipping all the lore hurts my soul. So much yapping. Yeah. Listen, I'll read it when I come back with what is happening. Oh. Whoa. Pretty. Is that the ocean? What is happening? The defensive power is weakened. There will also be less obstacles for us to fight from here on out. Let's go help my brother Al. Your brother? Is he another character? Petit Joe and I can't be the only members of the team. We don't quite think that highly of ourselves. We certainly aren't as strong as you or Paimon. Al covered our escape when we retreated. Now the nurse's power is waning. Let's go help him. Okay, let's go help him. By going in the opposite direction. Goodbye. I will see you later. I don't want to deal with it. I was told that it would be quite long. But isn't it so relaxing down here? Bubbles. Oh. So... Oh wait, I fucking missed. I need some stuff to level up my guy, I think. Oh no, I have some. I guess to get him to 90 I would need more. Immersive underwater combat system. Yeah. The combat is kind of interesting. It's just... I'm not super interested in this specific, weapon, I guess you could say. I like the stingray one. The slashes. The weapon. See, this quest was like 4 patches long with hidden stuff, so you have to find all the hidden stuff to fully understand it. Oh my gosh. But see, like, that's what YouTubers are for. Like, they'll just take the long stuff, they do it, and they do it with so much detail that it's like, you don't even need to read it for yourself, you can just watch their YouTube video. Oh my gosh, we should do that. We should just watch a YouTube video on it. No! What do you mean? That's literally what they make their content for. If no one was like me, there would be no reason for them to make content like that, you know? Any healing. I'm dying. Claire's becoming a reaction streamer. Hey, listen. Reaction streamers, they get that bag. They really do. I don't want to sit there and read all the dialogue. You know, my least favorite, like, subject in school was English and reading. Fucking hated that shit. Hate reading. It gives me a headache. I get bored. Not fun. What did I just do? I was just trying to pick up some drops. Right? Like, come on. Oh my gosh. Otter! Oh my gosh. Wait. Where did you go? Oh my god, you're so cute. Look at him just staring at me. He's so cute. Did you see that, like, people were comparing Neverlet to the sea otter? And they were saying how Neverlet is actually a sea otter? Because he has the little, like, light blue thingies on his head. We are an otter. We are the same. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Look, we look the same. So cute. Otter boy. I love reading so much. Oh my gosh. Do you? You're so lucky. Kinda wish I liked reading. Feel like my brain would expand to like twice the size it is now. I read all the time, love books. I love... What do I love? I don't know why my brain defaulted to wanting to say that my favorite thing to read is a menu restaurant. Which is not true at all, by the way. I don't know why my brain just defaulted to that. I think I just really don't like reading. There's a book I've been meaning to read. Haven't gotten around to it. Oh, what's the book? Not a huge love for food. I don't, actually. I think it's gotten better. But like, I used to not really care about food as much. Where's those stingrays that you can fight? I wanna fight those. So many guys here. Oh, hello. Why does he have so much health? I'm scared. How much longer are you streaming for? I have no idea. Maybe like... What time is it? Oh fuck, wait. Okay, not that much longer. Maybe I'll just do this and then yap a little bit and then go to bed. The Song of Roland? I've read a bit of it already. I've never heard of that. What is it? Look at the time, you fool! Sorry. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. Bedtime. Am I gonna work by the way, time wrong? Have fun. Thank you. Good luck with work. Thanks for coming. Bye bye. What is that? I don't know. It's got something. You just spent so much fun yapping with us. I know. I think the Costco story got me really, like, worked up. What do you do with this thing? I don't know. It's only slightly past midnight. Smile. I know, but like... my sleep got better. My sleep schedule got a little better. Woke up at like 10 today. I was waking up at like 9 with my friends. I had to revert back a little bit. Thanks for waiting for me to come back to tell that one. Yeah, of course. I feel like you would also be kind of invested. Since I was away for a while and you still chatted. Oh my god, a little seahorse! What are you looking at? Ooh, money. Oh, I don't know how to do those puzzles. Wait, this kind of like relaxing to farm this one. It's so much less work than like, I don't know, fighting heli trolls or something. This one's my favorite. It's this one. Oh my gosh, so fun. Like one-shotting them. This is so relaxing. Oh, look, a waypoint. I need that. Seahorse. Why isn't it taking damage? Oh. Can I touch it? There we go. I'm feeling a Is it time to retire my hat? No, I shall keep it. I am the true Hydroarchon. Anyways, it's been a good stream. Thanks, bro. You welcoming me back. Thank you, thank you. Clip that? Wait, clip what? You clip it? I don't know what I just did. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming. I'm glad I had fun. Yay! We'll come back and we'll play Genshin again. Oh my gosh, wait, no, you've been here. Night, good night. I hope you enjoy your night or day. You know, in my Discord, I should probably put like a thingy for like, you know, NA, EU, AU, like, so I know where everyone's from. Because sometimes I don't know whether to say good night or have a good day. Cause with Mist and Bino, like I know they're from Europe, so I just say have a good day. But then I know Comrade's also nighttime for him too, so I just say good night. Like I should do that. I should set up roles. Just in time to say thank you for stream. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. I have to fix my alert before next time for sure. I won't be missing a stream. Yeah, wait, I totally forgot about that. You haven't missed a stream yet. Thanks so much for coming all the time. Discord, we offer cookies. Come. Yeah. My favorite cookie is a chocolate chip cookie. Like a good chocolate. Wait, no. I love snickerdoodle cookies too. I love snickerdoodle cookies. Number one fan for a reason. Oh my gosh, true. I can't put my emo here yet. But one day it'll come. I just need 28 more followers. And I think stream for like 5 hours or something. Not in one sitting. Don't get any ideas. Not in one sitting. Just stream 5 hours in like a month, a week, or something like that. Here we go. We're gonna hit affiliate soon. Pretty sure you need 18 followers, but close enough. Oh wait. It's my bedtime. It's my bedtime. It's 18. Oops. I knew that. You know, I felt pretty close, but it didn't. Thank you for the correction. Not in one sitting. Okay, maybe a 5-hour stream. If I can hit 50 followers, I'll do a 5-hour stream of I have no idea what, but I'll do 5 hours. Okay, I'll give you a cookie. I'm convinced I'll join Discord for a cookie. Okay. Wait, I gotta. Where is my Discord? Here. You can have smiley cookies. Oh, and I should try to upload the VOD. I should try. We'll see if it works. Didn't work last time. No 10 hours went 50. No 5 hours for 50. And 10 hours for 100. Maybe. I actually got a cookie. Let's go. Let's go. You also got a free egg, I think. I think that's an egg. Little cat. So cute. Oh, wait. I had the 3 hour the 3 hour mark on my stream. Now I can go to bed without any regrets that I didn't stay long enough. I was here for 3 whole hours. You forgot cookies were. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Go Pookie joined. You're so right. Are those cookies? I can't tell. Gosh. Wait, there's a heart-shaped cookie. How cute. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Is it Don Kikoeru? Or is it the Die Enjoyers? Which one is it? Die Enjoyer. I see. I was gonna say, I don't understand what the other thing is. I never heard it before. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna try to upload this part to YouTube. I'll let you know how it goes. Miss tried to help me before, and it didn't do the thing. So we go again. We try. We gotta keep the Costco story. Hopefully, I'm gonna get first in my rank game. Yeah, go for it. You got it. You got it. Okay. Good night, everyone. Or if you're in a time zone where it's daytime, have a good day. Goodbye. Good night, comrade. Good night, Eve. Good night, Mist. Good night, Jimmy.